So my first thesis is that speed is going to matter even more than in the past, and you're going to have to work out what this means for you. But let me give you an example of it. One of my clients is Google, and clients like that know that 10 seconds is enough to lose 80% of your market. If a website takes 10 seconds to load, you've lost up to 80% of your sales. Think about it. 80% in 10 seconds. I just want you to think about 10 seconds for a moment. What does 10 seconds do in your firm? How long does it take you to answer the phone? How long does it take you to reply to a letter or an email or anything like that? I'm not talking about now the jump that there was between the fax and then the email world. I'm talking about a whole new dimension of speed. And it really matters. Let me show you why. Now put your hands up if you get really annoyed when you get through to your electricity company and they've already charged you 3 times for the same bill and each time the bill was wrong. And you get through to them and they say press 1 for accounts, press 2 for customer service, press 3 for this, and there's 3 layers of this stupid robotic nonsense. Put your hands up if you find that intensely annoying. Okay, all of you. Put your hands up if you find it so intensely annoying that you think a law should be passed against it and people who put such systems in should be put into prison. Put your hands up. At least half of you, lawyers that you are. Why do you find it so annoying? Because 10 seconds is eternity, right? So 3 seconds pushing buttons is nearly a third of eternity. How dare they steal 3 seconds of my time? What is interesting is that when I show this slide and I ask this question of technology companies, utility companies, banks, they all roll with laughter because, of course, they're all using these systems for their own clients. So what happens is we can have 2 worlds. One is the world of the world of your firm, the service you think you're providing, what you think is an acceptable kind of response time for a particular thing, bearing in mind the standards of the industry today. But then when we take our own glasses off and we put our own firm glasses off and we put our own human being glasses on, we find ourselves perhaps apoplectic with rage that someone is taking 45 seconds to answer the phone. So what I'm wanting us to do is to actually understand what your clients are actually feeling and how those feelings are changing and how time is becoming acutely important. So we've all said there's time and time matters and we've got to save our clients time. But I'm talking about something totally different from what we've seen in the past. I'm talking about a world where they expect you, ideally, you expect it of your client, of the people you interact with, they expect an instant answer and they don't want a switchboard. They actually want your mobile phone. That's what they actually want. They want an SMS into your pocket and that you've replied by SMS within 5 minutes. Ideally, that's what they want. Let's be clear about that. I'm talking history, you tell me the future. I'm just saying the perception of time is getting dramatically shorter and the web has done most of it. We're talking about multi-channel customers, as you all are multi-channel customers, or your children are. That means when you're talking to someone on the phone, they've got an iPad open maybe, they've got another computer in front of them that's open with 8 or 10 web pages open. They may be inspecting legal advice from half a dozen other competitors who are giving information away for free online at the very moment when they're asking your advice about a technical issue. At the same time, they're on their BlackBerry, they're receiving SMSs, and they may be watching TV. It's a very complicated world in which we're trying to engage with our customers, a world of chat, a world where customers are communicating with their friends, with other companies,